Greetings, dear people of God at Trinity and beloved friends beyond. I've missed you these past long months. My recovery from cancer has involved ongoing nausea that has laid me low, but for the past 2 weeks, that nausea has abated, despite the fact that neither medication nor diet have changed. I consider it a miraculous gift, and I'm giddy with gratitude for your prayers and support that have filled my hope and given me strength for the journey. One of the most gut-wrenching challenges of this life on the other side was my choice to step down as head of the Global Advisory Council of my beloved Thistle Farms. Like the leader in a V formation of wild geese, I needed to let another leader come forward, to fly back into the draft of the others flying along, to rest and to heal. And it has turned out to be incredibly timely and a good thing to do. But let me tell you about my beloved Thistle Farms. Lavender and laughter filled the air with lightness, which was a surprising relief given the heavy humidity of that North Carolina summer day. Becca Stevens, the legendary founder of Thistle Farms, had just ended her speech under the trees by wandering through the crowds, spraying the audience with organic mosquito repellent and saying, "Y'all need this spray. It's geranium oil from women farmers who survived the Rwandan genocide." Indeed, the air was as dense with mosquitoes as it was with humidity, and I was delighted to be sprayed. It was like the liturgical gesture where water is taken from a holy water bucket, an aspergillum, and sprinkled over animals or holy tables or caskets. Gladly receiving the spray, I introduced myself to Becca, and she invited me to follow her to the Thistle Farms tent, set up not far away. It was the source of the lavender and laughter, and so much more. I was greeted by the women stationed there with sweaty, heartfelt, full-body hugs, and encouraged to explore their hand-created wares: body lotions, essential oils, candles, quilted bags, books by Becca, paper made from thistles. How quickly I realized that it wasn't only the luxurious products that they were offering, but stories of lives transformed, resurrection stories, and the opportunity to recognize love as the most powerful source for change in the universe. Fast forward more than a decade, and I am still a follower of Becca, who in my experience incarnates the revolutionary love of Jesus by challenging the exploitation of women and turning over the tables of our present economic system to give women back their lives. And not only the women, but their families and their communities. Thistle Farms now reaches to the far corners of the globe to support women's dignity and economic freedom through offering a healing community and a justice enterprise. Thistle Farms now represents not just a fair trade approach to the sale of products, but a shared trade approach, which gives a higher percentage, a fairer share of the sales to the producers themselves, while giving attention to improving the social and environmental standards. Is your curiosity piqued by now? Are you wondering about these women survivors and about what happened to them in the first place? About what happens while they are living in a healing community according to the Thistle Farms model? About the artisan products that they are making not only in the other Thistle Farms enterprises in the United States, but in the global enterprises extending from Ecuador to Nepal, Rwanda to Peru. Was your interest piqued about the products themselves? Are you asking, how well made are they? Are they special and unique, or just too touristy? Might I be able to put at least a dent in my holiday shopping while doing some good at the same time? Let me assure you, the products are beautifully made, unique and special. You can definitely put a dent in your shopping if you don't actually complete it. You might even be tempted to buy items that are just for you. But dear friends, here's the great good news. Thistle Farms is coming to town on the weekend of Saturday, September 23rd and Sunday, the 24th. You will be able to meet survivors who will tell their story and sell products that you will love. You will hear from Becca about how Thistle Farms began and about the secret to the miraculous, magical transformation of women who have suffered unspeakable violence, including poverty, about what it means to be a thistle farmer, not only by supporting Thistle Farms, but by participating in our movement toward women's freedom around the world. Come on Saturday to shop at the pop-up market at 1010 Alma, just down the road from the church, or come on Sunday at 10 when Becca will preach and I will celebrate, and stay to shop after the service and sip coffee and tea and eat scones. If you can't be there in person, you can always shop online at www.thistlefarms.org. But the drawback to not being there in person is that you won't actually experience the thrilling joy and the laughter and the love in the air that lifts your spirits and will inspire you to change yourselves and the world by sharing the love and the laughter and the joy through your lives. Join us on Saturday or Sunday, won't you? Don't you think it's time for a shopping spree with a purpose? Amen.